My name is Slavka, I'm from Alabama, and this channel is about living, traveling, and learning. See you on the road.
YouTube, hello. Well, I'm still on the same load. I was waiting out from the last episode 15. It's Monday, 3:45 p.m. right now, and good news is I'm getting loaded. See, guys, I'm getting loaded. So, what happened this morning? I arrived to the shipper again. I didn't have any further communications with anybody. We couldn't reach anyone in the morning, so I got here. First thing, went in and shipper and just asked him, if I can get loaded, and the guy's like, nope, we don't have appointments set. I'm like, shit. It was just a repeat of Friday all over again. So multiple phone calls, and then I know my dispatcher's been contacting the broker, and I've called the broker. I finally got a hold of our actual agent that tendered this load, and he's just like, well, I can't promise anything, I don't know anything, blah blah blah, so it didn't look hopeful, didn't look good this morning at all. Something my dispatcher suggested that I didn't think of. So I went in. He told me to get a phone number and name of person for the shipper that's responsible to schedule these loads, and I went in and I got it out of the guy there, and he apparently was able to reach that person, and we just made an appointment ourselves. So my dispatcher was able to handle that part. So we got an appointment, and I'm getting loaded now. Appointment was for 10 p.m. They're loading me early. Apparently some trucks didn't show up, so that's that. As far as the layover, I don't know all the details yet. We're going to learn about that in the next coming days, those days that I lost basically. Friday, well, let's say Saturday, Sunday, and pretty much 2/3 of the Monday, since I'm only now getting loaded instead of Friday afternoon. So then I have to get paid for that time, $1,000 a day, optimally. That's what truck rate is. But we'll see what the broker's willing to negotiate with. So, yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. Other than that, the route's fairly straightforward. So we're gonna come out of the east of Pittsburgh area and just kind of follow this GPS suggested route for a while. Get on the Ohio Turnpike, get across Ohio, Indiana, get in the Chicago area. I make some slight modifications. I'm not going to go like this, but I'm going to take 294 around. But basically, going to go past Madison, Wisconsin, and get in here towards the, let's see. Well, the GPS wants me to take I-90 basically across towards Wyoming there and cut towards Billings, Montana. I'm thinking I'm going to split off here in Wisconsin, and I'm going to go towards Minneapolis, St. Paul, on I-94 all the way to Fargo, and then just keep going on I-94 through North Dakota, Bismarck, and then we'll merge with it in Billings, Montana. This route is about the same length, maybe a little bit longer, but for the most part, it's a lot flatter here, especially the heavy load. This area, I-90 on South Dakota, is very, very hilly. It's, it's just going to be extra bullshit with a heavy load, climbing the grades up and down. Up here, it's very flat, pretty much up until you get into ways into Montana. So that's the main thing. Well, here's the load. The rear ones are secured. Unfortunately, I'm concerned about those pallets in the middle. They can tip over easily. There's nothing holding them. Normally, they would prop something up. I don't know. It's going to be a wonky load, especially this long distance going to mountains. I'm hoping they doubled up on this packaging. Oh, that's going to be worrying the entire trip now. Well, there's nothing I can do now. Just going to try to drive carefully, but there's only so much you can do, especially in the hills. Well, I'm loaded, guys. Holy shit, what a saga over some stupid bullshit load. God damn. All I gotta do now is just get out of this PA shithole about any kind of excessive incidents. These roads are super tight and traffic is picking up. Oh, wow. 3 full days. And it's not even full trailer full, so it's, I don't know, it feels like 25,000 pounds or so. It's not heavy, which is good because we're going in the Rocky Mountains and all that, but it's also bad because we're going to be going through Wyoming or North Dakota, depending which route I take. And it's going to be one hell of a wind there, as usual. So it's a mixed blessing. But generally, light load, you know, it's always less fuel, easy to drive up and down these big-ass hills up there. So we'll see how it goes. Just trying to get out of this PA town. It is really gnarly around here. Because you literally have to go take up all the lanes, and then if there's cars, they don't understand that you need every inch of the road.
Turn and reverse left onto Main Street.
There we go. I'm going to turn here. See, I'm kind of taking out both lanes because I don't want people on my right. I'm going to need that lane. But if I go in the right lane to make a left turn and somebody will go in my left, that's why I'm just taking out both so nobody can get around me. Because I got to make a left, and the trailer won't clear it from that turn lane if it's just not wide enough. So yeah, the traffic's definitely picked up a little bit. Traffic. It doesn't matter what time of day it is or year. It's always fucked up. Sorry about the windshield, guys. Springtime bugs are out and they're extra greasy. I-94 splits going west in northwest Wisconsin. I-90 keeps going towards South Dakota, basically across South Dakota into Wyoming, and then up north to Montana. 94 goes northwest towards Minneapolis, and then Fargo, North Dakota, and then across entire North Dakota, Montana. And they both meet again near Billings, Montana. In my opinion, 94 is better in this route since I'm going all the way through to Seattle. Less traffic overall, distance-wise about the same, but there's also a little bit flatter terrain overall going west of 94 rather than 90, especially 90 once you get into Wyoming there. It gets pretty hilly with the mountains and all that. So we're not going to listen to GPS, we're going to take 94. GPS is one of those things, you know, if you don't have experience, that's, yeah, look at this, guys. All the trucks going 90, we're just going to go 94, and, yeah, there's going to be very little truck traffic once we pass Fargo. You can pretty much just set it on cruise control, 80 miles per hour, and ta-da. Minneapolis and 694 going around St. Paul, Minneapolis.
Keep right onto I-694 west toward us 10.
Yeah. But it kind of brings up bad memories a year ago. I was around this area when that whole George Floyd bullshit luckily I wasn't downtown area. Kind of came around 694, got around all that shit. But yeah, whatever they're writing in the news in there was complete utter bullshit. Fake news all around. These people were coming out in the road. I mean, what the fuck do you do? You know? I don't know. I hope I never encounter that kind of stuff. That was crazy. It's a crazy time. So hopefully we'll get out of this Minneapolis crap hole soon enough. We'll go towards 94 towards Fargo. Welcome to Fargo, North Dakota. Every time I go through this town, I try to always comes up that TV series Fargo about the murders in the winter, and it all look like despotic looking. But this summer it's quite hot out here. Yeah, it does get cold in the winter, but I don't know. It's not a big city. By North Dakota standards, it is big. But pretty much two highways intersect. You have 94 and 35 cross through. So a lot of our northern Mexicans, the Canadians, they go up there towards Regina. If you go up north about 60, 70 miles up, there's a Canadian border there.
To 19th Avenue South.
Space Aliens Grill and Bar, Earthlings Welcome. We're gonna go check it out. It's a classic tourist trap. Go ahead, man. Pop in.
Destination is on the left.
Wow, in Fargo, North Dakota. So I'm going to start the morning by going through a Blue Beacon truck wash. Now, I haven't washed this truck entire winter. I kind of got away with it. Dipped down to Florida and Alabama getting a tropical downpour. But I have a lot of salt on the frame and everything. I was just waiting for drier weather. So this morning, line's not big. In fact, I just got to the door right away. So we should go in immediately after that truck is finished. So we're gonna have a clean truck. That's gonna be awesome. I needed that badly. Well, we're about to go into the wash cave. Think did a pretty good job. Just drying out right now before I get all the road dust on me. Oh yeah, they did a good job on the APU. Nice and shiny now. Just gotta, and they hit up the fuel tank because it gets cruddy in there. Looks really good. Had all the winter salt on it. Look at this trailer, looks brand new now. It's shiny. Can't even tell it's 2016 trailer. I gotta get the wire wheel and kind of clean up this rust and paint it. It's all the salt and grime that ends up sitting there. That's why it's rusting. That looks good. I mean, this is a work truck. It's not a show truck. And it's been on the road for 4 years solid. This surface right here always gets dusty. It's like a high polish stainless plate right there. It's like a dark mirror like. Yeah, I'd say these guys did a decent job. They hit most of the common spots that are cruddy. I mostly wanted the frame cleaned. They did a pretty good job. I don't see any salt residue left, so we're ready for summer season. Windshield. Oh, pretty good. It needs to be clean occasionally because all the crap cakes on there and it becomes less efficient. Usually just hit it with a hose once in a while. Alright, well, we can keep going. One of the main reasons I love being driving out west is this. I mean, look at this, guys. The road conditions. Very few trucks, just lots of space, high speed limits. I mean, we're hauling ass and taking names here, and it's basically on cruise control most of the entire time. At least these states, you know, when the weather's nice. Not too much wind and no snow and ice. Oh man, you can get 770 miles in a day, easy mode. But anything east of 35, it's always congested, you know, and slower speed limits. And then East Coast, like basically along the 995 corridor, I-81. Oh my, that is something. Everyone's stuck behind him, you know, people driving close to each other. Just too much traffic. Too much rubber, not enough asphalt, basically. That's what's the difference. And the scenery, I mean, you've got these rolling valleys, fields, and everything around, big sky. It is totally awesome. Well, that's the Yellowstone River. We're about 60 miles north of Yellowstone National Park. That's where it's flowing down to. Looking sharp after the bath this morning. Checking, make sure the lug nuts are all there. Everything's intact, nothing's fallen. We're about to. Yeah, gotta clean up that with a wire brush and paint it. Maybe just replace the disc. They're not super expensive. Probably when the tire's gonna wear out, I'll just buy a new disc. See, I've been 4 iftos consecutive. So I have 40 years in this truck. This year it's getting a Bama plate though. But other than that, it's a workhorse.